Jonathan Majors, he has done an interview, his first public.
I've heard about this. I've not
You know,
watched it yet, but
I've watched bits. Him speaking about it publicly for the first time. What's gone on? I got into a bit of a debate yesterday with someone in the comments when we mentioned that Colman Domingo is possibly Marvel's top choice to play Kang. He said, stick with Jonathan Majors. He's innocent, which I pointed out. But in a court of law, in the eyes of the law, he's not innocent. And he went on this big rant of, so the courts have never, falsely accused someone of doing stuff. And I explained that, look, I love Jonathan Majors as Kang. If he, deep down, if I was to say how I feel about it, I am leaning more towards Camp Majors. Of I don't think he did it. But the reality is, he's guilty. That's it. He's guilty. There's no way around that. So as of right now, as him being guilty, Marvel can't work with him. But in his interview today, he said, well, obviously he did it a while back now. Well, not a while back, probably last week or something. In his interview, he said he will be appealing the thing, and he said he was shocked that he was found that he was guilty. He said after all the evidence handed over, he was shocked. And he also said he wants to work in Hollywood again. Now he didn't.
he will work in Hollywood again.
I think he will.
There's been people that have been like murderers and all sorts of crazy people in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I don't want to say any names, but there's been worse people, and not to discredit what Jonathan Majors has done. Like, not discredit. I mean, like in the sense of, not to put aside what he's done as like it's just shove it under the rug. It's not that bad. It's still a bad thing, But I'm just saying people have done worse.
It's still a bad thing as well because we still won't know. They've just looked at other bits of evidence, and yeah, I am leaning more towards he didn't do it, but the business is the business, and you can't have someone carry your multiverse saga with an assault charge on them, convicted of assault. Yeah, it's only a minor case of it still.
Yeah, especially it's Disney. Do you know what I mean? Like, even I'm not trying to say like Disney are very like picky about this stuff, but it's not even like Disney as well. Like, if Marvel was still in full control, if they weren't acquired by Disney and Marvel was still, they still are obviously doing stuff.
No.
It's Marvel, but I mean in the sense of before Marvel was acquired by Disney and this happened, obviously Marvel wouldn't stand for this either.
Oh, they won't dance around it. See you later. Disney held on. Disney held on for 9 months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but there's a part 2 to this story that I wanted to talk about. It's all in the realm of Kang. Colman Domingo. He's been at some award shows, and he's been asked about possibly playing Kang, and I think he's been very respectful about it. Because people are just straight up asking him, going, are you replacing Jonathan Majors as Kang? And it's like, he says, look, I've heard the rumours and stuff like that. It's nice to be thought about. It's nice to be in these conversations. But I don't know anything. Which Marvel contractors like, you don't know anything, you can't, until it's official. But also he was straight up asked, but if that contract got sent to you, would you sign it? And he said he would be honoured to be part of the MCU. So, clearly he's interested in the role. But I think he's, he says it's tough right now. And he's clearly been very respectful towards, let's say a peer, someone who, is in the same business as him, and we don't know yet. Majors could appeal. It could get overturned. We just don't know. But yeah, what do you think of Colman Domingo saying that he would sign the contract to play Kang?
I think a lot of people would. I think the only people that wouldn't sign up to be in Marvel is just like the people who are too big for the boots kind of thing. Like, I don't, Marvel isn't cinema or whatever. And it's like, just like,
which is crazy because I've had more emotional reactions in Marvel films than I have in most others. Maybe that's just me, but
yeah. And that's not to discredit these directors. They are phenomenal and they do great work. It's just you're kind of shitting on something else here, which is also helping you. Marvel and superhero movies in general do help cinemas. They help a business keep going.
I will be the first person to admit it. I am only interested in film as a whole now because of the MCU of Marvel.
It's what our friendship came up to as well. It
got me. It was my gateway drug into it, and then it's like, and then you start hearing, oh, this actor might be in this. Go watch something else.
It's not even that. It's like films that I probably wouldn't even watch. Like say for example, like this is going to sound really bad, but I probably wouldn't watch The Irishman. Because I wasn't that big into movies. I was more into games and sometimes shows here and there. But I wouldn't watch Game of Thrones. I couldn't sit through it. I wouldn't do it. But like you said, it's a bit of a gateway drug into like you've opened up this world now of like enjoying movies and what they are, and they all have their own style kind of thing. And that's not. I'm not saying just on superhero movies here. I'm saying everything. So for me, it's a bit shitty to hear when big time directors say this, even though I'm like a fan of them as well, and they say that Marvel isn't cinema. It's just like, but we won't go into that anyways.
No,
but yeah.
But one thing I do want to say is we will not be hearing an official announcement on who is playing Kang or anything like that anytime soon. Apparently, we've got a couple of big Marvel exclusives coming down the line. They've got a load they want to announce, and I don't think the first thing they want to announce after, Jonathan Majors being fired is who's replacing him. It's let's get a bit of distance from it, and then I don't even think there'll be an announcement. I think they will sneak whoever it is, may it be Colman Domingo, they will sneak him into a project, and it'll be, oh, who's that? And it'll be, I'm Kang Mush. I'm Prime Kang, and I'm here to multiversal you all.
I won't even be surprised if it was just like the same Kang, and but I mean, I guess they have that door to go down if they 100%. Want to, where he looks different because he's multiversal, but at the same time, they could still say, oh, I'm the same exact Kang. I've been recast. But no in-law explanation.
I've been recanged.
I've been recanged, yeah.
Yeah. This is what getting fucked up by 20,000 ants does to you. And I might say, looking good.
But now I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, I think that will do us for today. I just want to add, right at the end of this episode, thanks for last week, everyone. Possibly the biggest week on the channel, like consistently. Like we've had videos like do big numbers, but then everything else after kind of falls flat. We had a big week last week of consistency and some big video numbers. So thank you everyone for watching, and it's partly me and Kyle as well grinding it out and doing one every day last week apart from Monday, but we went every day. Multiple videos a day. So, so if you're new, stick around, Hopefully you didn't accidentally click.
Your opinion.
Yeah, share your opinion. Even if, look, we're not one to, even if you disagree with us, we're not
we
one
will tell you you're wrong.
No, we won't. We want to have a conversation with people. That's what we want. What we don't like is when people get down there and just start talking shit or just going, woke, woke, woke. Because to me, if you're using the criticism of woke, it's not a criticism. It's you've got nothing better to say. But Justin, it's woke. So
If you want to say it's work, then we'll tell us why it's work, and then.
No, but even them reasons are stupid. It's woke because Asian lead. It's woke because woman lead.
No, but we can waste the time at least. You know? Fuck 'em, I don't care.
Yeah. All right then. Anything you want to add, Kyle, before we go?
No.
Nothing.
Get me out of this fucking hat.
Right. I thought it's been quite comfy actually.
It's been alright actually, yeah.
Yeah.
My hair's gonna look a bit fucked after, but
we addressed it once as well, and then just like wore it for the whole show. That's it. Yeah, fuck it.
It works.
It works. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, show us to your mother.
I'm gonna do this every Monday now. Wear these hats. Sorry, just
Monday
no
hat
explanation. Day. Just no explanation.
No, we need a different hat every Monday. We need to try and up it now every Monday.
Oh, okay, right. I'm with you.
Let's do it. Right.
Let's do it.
Thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe. We're nearly at 100 subscribers. That would make our day. Kyle's actually dying, so he wants 100 subscribers before he dies.
Yeah, I know. I'm dying of
when is he dying? Well, we all are born dying, so sometime between now and the future. So, see you later.
That was depressing.